Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. This is episode 67, and I'm your host, comedian Tracy Carnazzo, joined by my co-host Noelle Winters Herzog.
Hello.
Hey, Noelle. This is a really life-changing episode. A lot of things are going down in 90 Day Fiance world, but we're here to talk about season 4, episode 12. If you guys don't know, and a lot of people that listen aren't like totally engulfed in the world of 90 Day Fiance, they don't know that the entire unedited 10 hours of the tell-all has been leaked and is circulating online. So we basically know what happens, but we're not here to give you spoiler alerts. We're here to give you season 4, episode 12 of Before the 90 Days.
This
Guys,
was that good.
It was so good. Make sure you're listening to my other podcast, Only in New York. And if you watch Teen Mom, definitely listen to Noelle and I. We have another podcast called Teen Mom Trash Talk. And also, we are reviewing and recapping 90 Day Fiance Self-Quarantined on our Patreon. So you can join that at patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast. You get the 90-Day Quarantined Trash Talk. You get 2 seasons of Unexpected Trash Talk, which is also on TLC. And you get over 100 episodes of Noelle and I. We have another podcast called BS, not Teen Mom related, where we answer fans' questions and we interact with you guys. So make sure you're doing that. And if you want to talk about the podcast or 90 Day Fiance, make sure that you are joining our group, 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk Podcast, on Facebook. And follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 90 Day Podcast.
Damn. Talk about housekeeping.
Housekeeping. All right. Are you guys ready to dive into this? This is like, I would just like to title this emotionally as misery.
But you know something? It's like, I feel like there's just so much to talk about finally.
Right? Okay. So let's start with Geoffrey and Varya.
Okay.
I feel like I still have not totally wrapped my head around pronouncing her name.
What? It's Varya.
I know. I don't know why I'm not good at it.
Think of like Var and then ya.
I know.
Varya.
I mean, I don't just think about it. That's how I write it. I visualize it like that. I don't know why. Okay, so we stopped the last episode where he was getting down on his knees and proposing to her. So Noelle, do you want to take it away on this?
So she basically is frozen when he proposes. She's like I feel like she was so dumbfounded. I don't know why, because I expected it to happen. You expected it to happen. So I don't know why she's so surprised. She says that maybe they're going too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, I get. And she asked him to sit down and that she's not ready to leave Russia yet.
Now, I understand that. But at the same time, this is the woman who did not finish the construction on her apartment because she had one foot out the door on a plane to America to marry a stranger. Now, don't you think right now she's really regretting not having a bathroom sink?
Yes, I think that she was not expecting. She expected him to come and it was going to be like love at first sight and they were going to be so happy. And then he came and it was like kind of lukewarm. And now she's like, I don't know.
Right. Like he wasn't the worst, but also like he's not the guy.
Yeah, he's not for her, basically. So he feels embarrassed and sad, and she knows that, and it hurts her. It hurts her, and she loves him, but she doesn't know if she can trust him, really, because not that he lied about his past, but he wasn't honest about it with her.
Right.
So it makes me feel bad for him because I know that he's rejected. I know that he's a scumbag, but I'm sure it's such a terrible feeling just in general.
Right. But at the same time, like, okay, this is how I feel about this. Okay, why, if you were dating someone in another country, right, wouldn't you have like a few trips back and forth and like
I feel like all these people rush.
Like, why can't you go back again in a few months and spend a few weeks with her again? And then I don't know how the visa process is or if she could visit. Can she visit?
That's what I was going to ask you. I was wondering if it was possible. Can she go visit him for 2 weeks?
Right. And then maybe he could go visit her again for 2 weeks.
Right.
And then maybe they could do that for like a year. And then you could actually like see if you like someone instead of being like, well, this is like a really far trip. So like we can get married or we can never talk again.
They make it like it's very like end all be all. If it doesn't happen now, it's never going to happen.
But that's what he said. He said this was the chance. This was it. And she said,
But
if
I
it's
feel like
supposed
the
to
way
happen,
he
it will.
treated her was very mean.
Yeah, because he's thinking like yes or no. That's it, in or out.
Right. Like there's no in between. And it's kind of like he turned so cold so fast. And that's what surprised me. It was kind of like, oh, maybe you were in this for all the wrong reasons. Maybe you were just looking for anyone to love.
Probably. But again, it's like
Yeah.
if you are going into a relationship saying like I'm going to meet them and I'm going to propose to them, there's
Right.
something going on there regardless.
Well, no, you're right. That's addict behavior.
100%. So she says if it's supposed to happen, it will. And he's like,
Right.
no, this is a yes or no. So she's like, okay, so you come here and remember, like we're 12 episodes in. So we're also
Right.
forgetting what happened in the beginning. He comes there, he basically fights with her friends. He gets in like an altercation at that lunch.
Right.
She's like, then you tell me about a criminal past. And now you're like, marry me or not, or I'm never going to talk to you ever again.
You know, it's funny because even I didn't think about it until she brought up that he like flipped out on her friends. Like, it's like I forgot because it happened so early on.
Right. So, and then he was like, you can't stay in the hotel room with me. You can't stay in the hotel room with me. And it's like,
Right.
stop. So now they're traveling from Moscow, from Siberia to Moscow.
Right.
And they're heading to the airport. And she said that it's super awkward now. And he's confused because he doesn't know if they're still together. And it's like, well, you kind of broke up with her.
But I feel like why can't any of these people communicate?
I don't
can't
know.
They just sit down and be like, what do we do from here?
Sure. Well, she said that she can't make a big decision so quickly, but at the same time, I have to defend him on this because their discussions on the phone were that they were
Right.
going to get married. She didn't even finish the construction on her house because she was ready to move to America. And
It's
now
funny because I forgot how set she was on it.
right. So now all of a sudden she changes her tune. So he's very, very confused.
Makes sense. It totally makes sense. But when they're in a hotel room, right, together,
Sure.
and he's gonna leave and go back to America.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're in the Uber or a cab going to the airport, he's like, "Oh, is that a bar?" And she says, "Yeah, next time you come, we can go there." And he's like, "Why would I come again?" And it's like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. And he said it's over. He's leaving. And he leaves. He goes into the airport. He leaves.
Right.
And I kind of have to side with him a little bit on this one.
Tell me.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say this. There is definitely a side of Varya that we did not know about. We find out that she has a belly button ring. And I was like, wow, we really didn't know you, Varya. And here's the other. Do you think she got her lips done? I definitely think she has her lips done.
Yes, I think she has her lips done.
It was very prominent in this episode. And she doesn't think it's the end. And also, here's the other thing about her. Now, 1999 must have hit her like a bag of bricks. She has a Chinese symbol tattoo on the back of her neck to match her belly button ring.
I didn't notice that, but I feel like that is our youth.
Right? So this is what happens. So he goes in the airport. He's leaving, and she's outside crying. And then she runs in with this romantic, rom-com kind of thing. And she's like, I don't want to let you go. And he's like, listen, here's the thing. You had your chance. I'm hurt. I'm leaving. Goodbye. And it was kind of, and he goes, I think you're caught up in the moment. And I think he's right.
I think he's right too, because now suddenly she's like, oh, I care so much.
Do you?
You're just affected that he's leaving, and you're kind of like panicked. What if I made the wrong decision? That's all.
I don't even know if it's that much or if it's just like, because I found myself doing these things in life where it's like, you think like that's what you're supposed to do when you bring your boyfriend to the airport. You're supposed to run after him crying.
I feel like I'm so not that person.
Oh, because I think I would do it. I think I would do that just because that's
what you're supposed to do.
It seems like what you're supposed to do in a movie. Now, what I really noticed in this one is that she's crying and he is satisfied.
Oh, he loves that she's upset.
He's
now.
like, okay, good. He's like, good. I broke up with you. Now you understand. I was very hurt when you said no. Now you're hurt. I feel okay. Now high five.
I think his way of dealing with it is to shut down, which are a lot. I do that too. Yeah, I think some people just shut down.
Yeah, I think that he's like, okay, next. And he's like blocking it
Yeah.
out of his head. And now we're moving
Yep.
on. And I think that he moved on. As soon as she said no, that plane ride back
He
from
moved
Siberia,
on.
he
Yep.
moved on in his head. He was like, no, thank
You're
you.
absolutely right. He checked right out.
I really hope that I'm sure he had discovered her belly button ring when they were naked.
On the plane ride.
No, well, when they were naked in the lake. But,
Oh, yeah. No, but they joined the Mile High Club. That's probably when he discovered it.
Yeah, but I don't know if she had her belly button ring out. That's inappropriate. She probably had like a little Band-Aid over it. She was like, I'm not ready to reveal this. Imagine if they sat down and he was like, I need to tell you a secret. And he's like, I was in jail for 2-ish years. And she's like, oh, thank God, I have a bigger secret. And then she just like opens her shirt from her midriff and she's like, I have a belly button
Look what
ring.
I have.
And he's like, what? Gross. And then she's like, but there's more. And then she picks up her hair and she's like, and a Chinese symbol on the back of my neck. And he like,
And then he's like,
storms
oh, I
off.
can't do this.
He storms off into the play area, aka the construction site, and just starts
Yep.
eating
The
screws.
rusty nails.
I can see that happening. So Geoffrey's going to be going on a very long flight, and he's probably going to be super bored. And you know what he should do? He should play Best Fiends, because I've been doing it and you've been doing it. And it is
And you don't even need Wi-Fi.
You don't even need Wi-Fi, which is the best part about this game. This is a free download. Best Fiends is probably the best way to pass the time while engaging your brain and enjoying breathtaking visuals. This unique, exciting puzzle experience is unlike any other puzzle game out there. Okay, Noelle, we've been playing for a few weeks now. I am not as good at games as you are.
I think that I play them more than you, to be honest with you. I think I just play for more.
Okay, so I don't usually play games because I'm like, ugh, I don't have time for this. Like, I'm not. I don't have the concentration. Well, guess what? I'm on level 51. So,
ooh,
thank you. And just last week, I was on like level 30.
I remember. That's why I'm surprised. I didn't know that you've played that much since then.
What are you on? What level?
I think I'm not much higher than I was. I think I'm only like the early 70s.
Okay, cool. So we have had so many listeners post the levels that they're on in the 90 Day Fiance Facebook group. Guys, if you're playing, definitely post. We want to see what level you're on. I am learning so much about this game every single day.
I love it.
It's kind of like a matching game where you, so it's like, it's not like a gamer game. This isn't like for like hardcore gamers. This is like a casual game where you match. There's leaves, there's mushrooms. You kill the slugs. You have all these bugs. Like it's fun. It's really, really fun. So I've been playing it. I even have my mom playing it.
That's funny. I have Matt playing it too. We're all playing now.
Right now I'm in the Frozen Hills. I feel like the Frozen Hills are lasting forever.
They are. I mean, I don't remember what I'm in particularly, but I play all the time. I love it. It really helps to pass the time. It just really keeps me occupied, and it's a good time.
It is fun. Engage your brain with fun puzzles and collect tons of cute characters. Trust me, with over 100 million downloads, this 5-star rated mobile puzzle game is a must play. Download Best Fiends for free on the Apple Play Store or the Apple App Store or the Google Play. That's friends without the R, right? So it's Best Fiends.
Best Fiends.
Fiends. Fiends. And like you said, Jeff could play on the plane because you don't need Wi-Fi.
Which is the best part about it. I have to tell you, next time I fly, that's what I'm going to do.
We're going to have 12 hours. Next time you fly to the Ukraine to
Siberia.
meet your wife. Oh, my God. All right.
You never know. I told Matt the other day, like, I can't wait to see who my next husband is because I feel like your first one is like practice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't wait to see like who the next person I marry is. I think I have my dress picked out.
Oh, that's exciting. Send me a picture of it. Also, you're supposed to marry first for money, second for love. I don't think you did it the right way.
No, I did it backwards. I married for love. So next one, I'll marry for money.
Okay, cool. That makes me feel better.
Okay.
Speaking of love, let's talk about Avery and Ash.
Okay, I just want to say this.
Yes.
After watching this, I think she's as crazy as him.
Yeah, I think they're all pretty. I mean, I don't think they're great.
She had me a little fooled. I thought that she was a little more put together than him, but I think that she's off the wall too.
Okay, I'm interested in hearing why you have to say that. So let's start off. He's packing and he's leaving because they're leaving their, I guess, their Airbnb because they're gonna go overnight to where his ex-wife lives.
But he makes it like he's packing because he's gonna leave her, not because they're supposed to leave.
Well, that's the whole thing. Because last episode, I'm like, oh, he's leaving her, and I'm like, no, he's packing, and also she's packing on the sly.
That's so funny. He's such a baby.
Well, the funny thing is he has glasses on, and I got to tell you, I definitely do not think he needs glasses.
He doesn't need glasses. They're fake. They're see-through lenses.
Because he can see all the way. He can see through my soul. He's actually
He has like fly vision.
He's an actually human X-ray. Like people will ask them if they've broken their arm.
I should have him come look at my neck. My neck hurts so bad.
You should. He'll be like, oh, that is muscle strain. Yes. Also, very small lady brain.
Oh,
Your nothing box is overflowing.
I don't have much room up here. I have a very small head.
But your nothing box is stuffed. What happens to your nothing
Typical
box?
woman, though.
So, he's leaving and he wants her to go after him, right? So he leaves,
Right.
and he's like, "Hello."
I'm leaving.
He's like, "I need you to come after me."
Right.
And she's like, "Okay, but I'm on the couch."
Yeah, that's the thing, though. She can't deal with any type of conflict.
No, but he's panicking. I mean, listen, I understand not dealing with conflict, but I think that I would just watch him flip out for a little while because, like, it is exhausting.
I know, I get it, but I feel like in a lot of relationships, I've been the Ash. I've been the hysterical one. Like, pay attention to me. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you follow me? Do you love me?
Sure, but now, I mean, this is, that was 20-year-old Noelle. This is not.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
so he wants her to try harder. And she's like, how much harder do you want me to try? We
Yeah.
literally have matching jeans on. She's like, we match all of our outfits. How else? Like, we have dressed alike. Every time I buy something, I have to buy 2 of them so you could wear it too.
Tracy, when he was sitting on the couch and he crossed his legs, I'm like, he's wearing lady jeans, outright lady jeans.
Noelle, they couldn't be late. Listen, I'm glad that, he is comfortable enough to wear women's clothing so openly. And
Right.
I'm not even dissing it, but he just was.
No, it's a fact. That's the thing. It's just a fact we're
Do
stating.
you think he forgot to pack enough jeans and he was like, can I borrow a pair of your jeans? And she was like, oh, I can't take it anymore. Fine. And she like threw them at him. And that's what they didn't show.
I bet he originally wanted to wear her overalls, and she's like, no.
She's like, no, these
You
are extra
cannot wear
cute.
my overalls.
These are
Yes.
extra cute. I bought them for this show. No, look at how they fit me. And he's like, they fit me better. And that's probably why they really got in a fight.
Yeah, I mean, listen, she's got a ton of chunky turtlenecks she could let him borrow, though.
They have literally been wearing matching outfits this entire time.
That's all they wear.
So they agree to go meet up with his son and his ex-wife, and they have to take a 2-hour drive, and they're going to stay over, and then they're going to meet him the next day. So she's like, anyway, he got divorced 10 years ago, and he has a 10-year-old kid, which means that he divorced her as soon as he impregnated her, immediately.
Meaning that the child broke up the marriage.
Like, as she was crowning, she was signing divorce papers.
He's like, bye. Yep.
He was
As
like,
she
oh,
was
I'm so glad
crowning.
I made it here for the birth because I knew you'd be here. You've been served.
I need your signature.
And she's like, oh my God, I'm pushing. And he's like, that's fine. Just sign right here.
Yes.
So he's supposed to bring him to the U.S. And now, so they get to the hotel room and she wants her own room. And he said that that's super selfish and he's very annoyed and he deserves better. And he drops her off and he goes to see his son and he stays at an entirely different hotel.
No, he stayed at his ex-wife's house.
Or that.
Yeah.
Ooh, you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I for sure think, he stayed in an entirely different hotel. And also, she's meeting him at the ex's house the next day. He probably just stayed there and didn't leave.
Interesting. I like that. Ooh, Noelle, I love that. Okay, so he's annoyed. So now they're going to meet the family.
Mm-hmm.
So Ash told her that the ex-wife wants the kid to move to the U.S.
Right.
And he's there at the house, right? And she's
Mhm.
meeting him there. And he told his ex-wife, Cyan, right, that they had a fight.
Right.
And the ex-wife is like, yeah, I mean, I guess you could see the attraction, and I guess you could also see the problems. I don't know.
Right. Like but she seems really nice though.
She seems
The
super
ex,
nice.
If you're gonna deal with someone's ex-wife, you're lucky to deal
She
with someone
seemed nice.
like her.
So she gave her some tea
Yeah.
or some coffee or whatever. And oh my God. So we meet Taj, and Taj has a dog brother.
Who is laying in between all of them, just on the floor, like someone love me. Hello.
I loved that dog.
Me too.
That
Me
was my
too.
favorite member of the family. And then Taj makes a really bad cat joke. And
Oh yeah, about being a cannibal, but a
Right.
catable, or
it was
yeah,
not
something
good.
like that.
I
Yeah, it
need
wasn't
Taj
good.
to really practice his joke skills, because that's not going to get him anywhere. But Ash really encouraged this. And then he told
seems
him,
like he really likes his kid.
yeah, I know, but you know what? Why make your kid think he's something that he's not? You know, he told him that he posted the joke on his Instagram, and now the kid has fans. Like, this is delusions of grandeur.
I'm so glad that you don't have kids. I have to tell you the truth.
You know what, Noelle? Same. There's no one more happy about that than me.
This is true.
But it's like, you know, you need to raise a child to be self-aware, and he's just
Right.
not doing that. And
Mhm.
also, to
I
be
mean, I
honest
get
with
it.
you, I felt like that was a little bit of an Ash flex, thinking like, oh, I have so many followers.
It was an Ash flex. That's exactly what it was.
Oh my God, Ash flex. He's so annoying.
So, Sion asks Avery if she wants to go have some wine up the block.
Okay, so now didn't she say, aren't you hungry?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. And then they were like, okay, cool, let's get wine. I'm like, oh.
I'm hungry for alcohol.
So they're walking to the wine bar, and then they pass a store called Alpaca Passion.
I know. I want to go there. I don't even know what it is.
I don't know what it is, but I want it. So Avery is sitting there lying to Sion about how great Ash is.
No, he's wonderful.
He's so great. He's the
Mhm.
greatest. And she's like,
Let me now ask you a million questions.
She's like, yeah, no, he's the greatest. And the ex-wife's like, yeah, he's cool. And she's like, he's great. And
She's
they're
like,
like,
he's
yeah,
something.
he's definitely something. So the ex says, she's like, well, I will tell you something that is very, very secretive on Ash. And Avery's like, ooh. And she's like, it's so hard to find out that he's stressed out. And
It's so
Avery's
hard to
like,
find out any man is stressed out.
okay, but also that was not a good secret.
No,
But-
the good secret should be like, he had sex with my sister.
The
You
good
know,
secret
like
is
something
he
terrible.
stayed at my house last night and didn't tell you.
It happened. I know it happened.
Oh my God. So now they got divorced 10 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
While she was crowning. And she's like, so when did you guys get divorced? And she's like, 1 year ago.
I thought Avery was going to faint.
Okay, so here's the thing. She said they were separated for a while.
Yeah.
So maybe they were like separated since the kid is little, but like, I don't know, maybe say that.
Yeah, because it seems like they separated and then they didn't really have any trouble and there was no rush
Right.
to
And it probably
divorce,
costs a lot
which
of money.
I get. But
Yeah.
why not just say that? Right.
Oh my God. So now the real question comes up. She's like, so, you know, Ash has told me that Taj is going to move with us to America.
Right.
And Sion is like, yeah, LOL. No, thank you.
Right. Like, that shit ain't happening. She's like, I love my kid. Like, I could never deal with being without him.
Right. And she's like, I even suggested that, he's the one that comes back and forth to see you.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, well, that's not what he told me.
Yeah, of course not. Because I don't think that he's a pathological liar. I think he just says what people want to hear.
Okay, but that's also lying.
Yeah, but I think he says it because he doesn't want to deal with any type of conflict. He doesn't want anyone to be negative towards him.
Sure. So now,
Yep.
why do you think she's just as crazy as him?
Number one, for just being with him to begin with, for seeing the type of person that he is. Like, you knew who he was even online. I don't believe that you're just discovering all of this now because they've been talking for a long time. She seems very checked out a lot of the time. She seems very out of it a lot of the time. I don't mean in a drug way. I think that emotionally she's just very like numb. I don't think she's an emotional person. I think she's the opposite of him. Like I don't think she's okay either. I think she's very, very shut down.
Yes, I totally agree with you. All right, speaking of shut down, let's talk about Stephanie and Erica.
Oh, okay.
So we open up the scene and Erica's like, do you feel better? How's your migraine?
But it's like, is there a problem every single time? She will think of any excuse not to sleep with her.
She's like, oh my God, that's so weird because, you know, we were going to go to sleep now and like maybe like cuddle and stuff, but I have an infection all over my body and it's contagious and I'm also on fire. And I don't want to burn you.
And I don't have skin anymore.
I don't have skin anymore. I don't want to burn you, so I'm going to sleep in the bathtub.
Yeah, no, she does. She just doesn't like her. Come on.
All right, well, Erica's wearing an avocado costume.
As soon as I saw it, I'm like, so she has on an avocado outfit with avocado earrings. I can't wait for Tracy to say this is a costume.
She is wearing an avocado costume. I saw a meme online, and I can't tell you who it was because I don't remember, but they drew a cartoon of Erica and Stephanie sitting on the couch, and Erica was an avocado.
That's so funny.
And Stephanie's like, I have to tell you something, Mom. I'm dating an avocado.
I'm allergic to avocados.
I'm dating an avocado. So
that's funny.
Stephanie's supposed to be coming out to her mom, and they video chat with her mom. Stephanie chooses to have her breasts out when she video chats with her mom.
And this was this was fluff. You could tell this was like totally forced.
This was great. So do you want to impersonate the conversation between Stephanie and her mom?
Sure.
Okay. You could be her mom, and I'm going to be Stephanie. Okay. Hey, Mom, how's everything there?
Hi, honey. Everything's good. How are you feeling?
I feel good. Are you good?
I'm very good. I miss you.
It's good here, too. So are you good? You're good there?
I'm really good. How's everything there?
Good. What's doing over there? Like, are you good?
I'm good. You know, I'm just hanging out. I miss you. I'm good.
Is everything good?
Yeah, everything's pretty good. How about you? Is it good over there?
Australia is good. It's really, really good. Is America good?
America's good, but like what's happening in Australia?
Just like good stuff. You know, it's like really good. I just like good stuff. So are you good?
Are you going to bring your special friend to America?
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty good. Are you good? I mean, are you there with everyone good?
Yeah, I'm here with your half brother. He's good.
He's good. He's so half good. And how about my stepdad? Is he step good?
Yeah, he's pretty step good.
I mean, they went on for so long. I was like, this is
I
the
know.
worst. If I was her mom, I would have been like, I have to go. There's a
if
bad
I was
connection.
her mom, I would have been like, I get it. You're with a girl. Cool. Bye.
You're gay.
Right.
You have your boobs out. Cover yourself. You're
Go
on
have
television.
fun. Go have some more pillow talk. Bye.
Also, is that an avocado?
I'm hungry. I'm gonna go have breakfast.
She looks so ripe. So she's like, yeah, everything's really good. Also, I have to tell you a big secret.
Okay, what's the secret?
It's really good. No.
Okay,
wait,
well, what
no,
is it?
It's not good.
The secret's not good.
Not good. Not good. I lied when I said everything was good.
Well, you could tell me. What is it?
Okay, it's the opposite of good. It's about like, do you just see? Are you looking into the camera?
I'm looking at you.
Okay, so you see, like, I'm here with this girl, right?
Hi, friend.
Okay, cool. She's good, but this is not good. I don't know how to say this, but I went diving with sharks in a cage.
Oh, that's your secret?
Yeah, are you mad at me? It wasn't good.
Well, you should be more conservative, which is what her mom said. You should be more conservative.
Oh, do you mean because my breasts are out?
Yeah, because I see someone licking her nipple while we're talking.
That's a shark, Mom. That is a shark avocado. That is a Sharkacado. She is a half shark, half avocado.
She came here on a Sharknado.
She came here. Yeah, but it's different. So it's kind of like a Sharknado, but it's called a Sharkacado. It's when sharks and avocados meet in a cage. It's a
Numb.
it's a new sexuality actually. So there's gay, there's straight, there's bisexual, there's questioning, and then there's Sharkacado.
I'm done with you.
Sorry, Mom.
Oh.
Sorry I broke your heart.
Sorry, Mom. I'm a Sharknado.
Yeah.
No. That's okay. I forgive you.
No, it's not good, Ma. It's not good. And then she just closes the computer and she's like, I got to tell her in person.
Right. And Erica's like, what? What do you mean? Yeah, I felt bad for Erica.
Okay, so now they wake up together.
Right.
And Erica's like, listen, I don't want to be a secret.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'm scared that I'm always going to be the front. Now, I will say this. Erica, you came out to your parents yesterday. And now all of a
you're not
sudden,
exactly. Yeah, I know. Suddenly it's like you've been out since you're 12, right?
and now all of a sudden everyone must come out of the closet immediately because you came out to your very accepting parents after some fried rice.
Here's the thing. Stephanie won't come out to her parents because she's not bi or gay. That's why she won't do it. But everyone has their own process. You can't like push someone to do it.
So so on that one, I'm like, Erica, you don't want to be a secret. I get that. So that's like a long-term problem.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you guys are going to like be together for a long time and she doesn't tell her mom, then yeah, that's like kind of screwed up. But like at this point, like you're going to break up tomorrow.
Right. That's the thing. If you're going to like move to New York and live together as quote unquote roommates, maybe her mom should know.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Then now you're a secret. But like
right.
no one, like you guys kissed one time.
Right. Like there have been no lady part
once,
touching.
You kissed once in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm, that's it. That's the only time you've kissed.
I'm just saying. So I will say this too.
Yeah.
Maybe unpopular opinion. So Erica's makeup, when they first opened, when she was asking Stephanie about her migraine, it was almost as if the makeup was done at the morgue.
Okay. So I was watching her and I was wondering, is her face stained from all the makeup that she wears?
No, but
like
this is when she had. So when we first opened the scene, when she's asking Stephanie about the migraine, she has makeup on, and her makeup is like geisha makeup. It is extra, extra light. Then the scene where they wake up together, she has zero makeup on, and I'm like, she looks so much better.
Okay, so when she had no makeup on, first of all, her lashes were so long. They were really nice. But I was trying to figure out what's going on with her lips. Did she have her lips done?
Yes, she had her lips very, very, very strangely done, where it wasn't just in the lip part, it's in the mustache area.
Yes, it's very confusing because I'm like, she doesn't have lipstick on, but her lips still look overlined.
Yes,
you know?
because there's some filler in her mustache.
Oh, okay, mustache filler. Okay.
Yes, it's like she has mashed potatoes in her mustache. That's what's happening.
I'll make out with her for that.
Well, so Erica explains that she was in a relationship with another girl for like 10 years on and off, and the girl kept her a secret. And Stephanie's like, what? You're cheating on me? What? You have another girlfriend? What? Did you just say that you were going to hurt me? You were going to knife me? What? And it's like, no, I said that I used to make out with this girl that I knew. Right. And then like I really liked her, and then like she wouldn't say anything, and it hurt
acknowledge
my feelings.
me. Right.
And she's like, you're a liar. I hate you. I hate you. And then she punches her in the face, and it's like, what? So now she gets out of bed.
I don't even know what happened. Right.
She gets out of bed and she starts putting on her robe like a scorned lover.
Yes, she does. Mm-hmm.
Like she just found out her husband was selling drugs.
Cheating with his secretary.
And the cops were outside to arrest him. I thought she was going to be like, Henry, they were going to find it, Henry.
I have to flush it. I had to flush it.
I have to flush it. It was all we had, Karen. I'm like, what is she doing? This is really crazy. Sorry about the
I know.
Goodfellas references.
It was a lot.
So she flips out. She has a tantrum about how she sleeps with all her friends, and then she goes outside to cry. And now here's the thing. I think what happened was they woke up, and Stephanie's like, okay, I have been here for 3 weeks, and I have avoided doing anything sexual with her.
Right.
What if she tries to make out with me?
Right.
let me start a fight and let me run outside so she doesn't touch me.
I think it's more that, oh shit, she came out to her parents for me, but I don't even like ladies. So
Right. Well, that's what she
how
had to
can
run
I break
outside
up with her
to avoid
Right.
kissing a lady. She's like, I can't
Right.
kiss a lady. Like, I can't. So
I just
now
don't want to.
Erica has on Vegemite boxers. Erica is the
She's like a Harajuku girl.
I know,
She
but
should
like
just live in Japan.
all of these things are so Australia. Like they're like, oh, we're going boomerang throwing. We're gonna pet kangaroos.
It's very cliche.
She's so cliche.
But meanwhile, I'm like dying to try Vegemite, to be honest with you. And
You're not
it's
gonna
like,
like
I
it.
saw her wear it. I feel like I don't know. Why wouldn't I?
Okay, so I used to work in media, and the company that I worked for was English,
Okay.
and like apparently also English people like Vegemite.
But there's Marmite and Vegemite. There's two different things.
This was Vegemite, and they used to keep
Okay.
it in the kitchen at work, and
Uh-huh.
everyone used to put it on their stuff. And it was not good. I tried it. It was not good. It's like, I'm going to get it for you. Guys, if
It's
you're
supposed
listening,
to taste like Worcestershire sauce, which is my favorite thing in the world.
I don't know if it really tastes like that. It's just. So
I mean, listen, what's the worst that could happen?
Erica yells back.
Uh-huh.
And now Stephanie fake cries and says they will never understand each other. And she breaks up with her.
I mean, she could have just done that the first day and could have been like, all right, but can you still show me around? We can't understand each other because you like girls and I don't.
Right. That's why I just don't understand that.
Yeah.
So now Erica leaves in her underwear. And so she's like, okay, bye, Stephanie. I'm going to go because you just broke up with me. And she's like, oh, I guess I'll try to find a way to wherever she's going to the airport.
Right.
And then Erica's like, okay, well, I hope you find a way. See you later.
Erica's like, bye, I'm leaving with my Vegemite. See you later.
And then she hires her voice to pretend fake cry, which is my favorite thing. And she goes,
that's something you're versed in.
you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'll always love her.
It was like she was channeling Darcy.
Yeah, it wasn't a whisper cry. It was like almost like a yell cry, and it was good, and I really liked it.
It was just bullshit is what it is.
Exactly. Now, speaking of BS, let's talk about David, who's going back to the Ukraine with his long leather trench coat. And he said, listen, Lana couldn't meet up with me the fourth time that I went because she was too overwhelmed. And she said that she's going to make it up to him. So she moved to Kiev last night with her sister.
Here's the thing. How much money does this guy have? So she
lot.
just spoke to him last night and he already has a ticket to the Ukraine.
Yeah, everything's real. This is a very real show, real story.
No, nothing's edited. This is like hot off the press.
Hot off the press. So she takes his fifth trip and he's on the plane and he arrives and he's like, I don't have a meeting time for her, but I'm so sure she's going to meet me. I'm going to go to the hotel to freshen up. So he knows that they are going to meet for sure. He's going to propose to her, and he goes to the hotel and he checks in, and the girl at the checkout, they're like, oh, here's your room key. And he's like, that's great. I'm in the Ukraine for the fifth time to meet my girlfriend, Lana, of 7 years. She couldn't meet me first because of surgery, and then her brother died. And then she was very shy, and now I'm going to meet her. And the girl just looks at him and goes, that's so sad.
Yeah, I mean, why does he talk about it like he's proud of it?
Yeah, so now they take the hotel lady on the side to give her a little interview. And she's like, yeah, I think that this man is an American man in the Ukraine getting scammed by Ukrainian women that scam United States men.
Yeah, this is just what happens. Yep.
All right, so he goes on the computer to send her a message, but she sends him a message. And she said that she's busy with hockey games until Monday.
And it's like, is that Matt?
I know. I'm like, do they have hockey? This is great.
Right. Is she playing on a women's league? Like, what's happening?
She's on the Ukrainian Women's Scammers League. Everyone's name is Lana and Svetlana.
Oh, everyone's name is Lana.
Do you think she's regular Lana or she's Svet and then she dropped the Svet?
I think she dropped the Svet. Kind of like Rosemary dropped the Marie.
Okay, so it's Friday and she's busy until Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So she says she has to go to her nephew's hockey game. And now he calls the downstairs and he goes, this is Dave. I want a translator. Now he's Dave?
He's Dave. I'm Dave from the U.S. I
Now
want a
he's
translator.
Dave?
Uh-huh.
So he dropped the id.
Listen, you get a floor-length leather trench coat, you have a
Get
whole
Dave.
new
Yeah,
vibe.
This is true. So an hour later, he's like, I just really want her to prioritize me. Well, okay. So he meets
She's
with the
not very good at that, if you hadn't noticed.
No. So he meets with the private investigator with the translator. And I
Right.
loved the little tea shop that they went to. So cute with the little tea
Super
sets.
cute. Yep.
He said that he doesn't know why David wants to meet with him. This is the private investigator. And that
Right.
Lana is a crook. And he said that there's no way to know really where she lives. And he said that he thinks that she's lying about the hockey. And
Interesting.
David said he's not a good private eye. And she has, this is what he said. He goes, she has like 8 men, maybe. She's a scammer. Now, here's the thing. David flips out and fires the private eye. And I don't even blame him.
No, neither do I. I have to tell you, I did not like this private eye. I think he was rude and he was going on his opinion.
Okay, so that's the thing. And it's like the PI is giving him his opinion. He's like, well, I think she's lying about the hockey. It's like, I'm not asking you to be my friend. And
right.
I'm not asking
want
you to look
facts.
out for me. Can you track someone and tell me where she lives? And he's like, no, there's no way to know. And it's like, no. You're literally a private investigator. So what
I
you
feel
need
like
to
I
do,
could figure it out.
You need to find her and you need to put a tracking device on her and you need to go in the middle of the night and follow her around. Like that's your literal job. So don't tell me that she's lying. Maybe find out who her nephew is and where he plays hockey.
No, I totally agree. I think this PI sucked and I would have been like, bye.
How many places is youth hockey being played in Kiev?
I don't think that many.
That specific weekend. Like, why can't you? He's not doing anything.
Why can't you go to the hockey game?
Go to the hockey game. Anyway, so David fires him. He goes back. He's brushing his wig. He's spraying his wig. And then he sprays a bottle and he goes, that's what she'll smell the first time when we hug for the first time. And
Gross.
I looked at the bottle, right?
Uh-huh.
And it was just desperation. That's what he smelled like.
I'm thinking you're gonna say it was like Drakkar.
It was Angel. Let's get real. So now he's like showing the camera what he's gonna bring her. So he's like, these are chocolates and these are special lotions.
Gross. And then I died. Gross.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Yeah, what did they say? It puts its lotion on the skin. Gross.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now he goes to Independence Square at 11 a.m. and he's going to meet her. And I got to tell you, he left a lot of buttons on his shirt open.
And it's gold too, no less.
It's more buttons than I'm comfortable with.
Listen, I'm not comfortable with anything about him. Not his flasher trench coat.
No.
No.
I am very happy that he did have an outfit on underneath the trench coat, though. Yeah,
no, for sure. That is a flasher coat.
That could have gone a very different way. So he's waiting for her, and he says out loud, if she doesn't show up this time, I'm not coming back. And Lana probably heard him and was like, what? This was the last time?
No
and
way.
She was like, no. I'm leaving. And the producer was like, no, go. And she's like, no, did you hear what he said? He's not coming back. And they were like, Lana, go. Lana, we paid you. Just go. Also,
she's
she
like, but
did
he's
not
not
have
going to come back.
I know. Also, he's like, she has a gray blue hat on. No, she doesn't. She
did not have on a knit hat. No.
Okay, so let's move on to Ed and Rose.
Okay.
This is our last couple of the night.
You know what? Good for Rose.
She breaks up with him. She's like, listen, he doesn't love Prince. He doesn't love me. He is shocked. But still, she has an engagement ring around her neck.
So maybe maybe that was like her mom's ring or something. Who knows?
I don't know. So she said that his behavior is not good. He lies and she can't forgive him again. And her family's going to be so disappointed. Okay, that's the sad part.
That her family, her son, like they're going to be disappointed. And that is the sad part, but good for her. You know, she sleeps on a floor with rats in exposed wires and she loves herself to know that this shit ain't right.
No. So she said that she thinks he's a bad person and he walks away. And she said, I'm mad and I'm hurt.
Mhm.
And, you know, now she's going to go to the airport and change her flight.
Right.
And he says, he must have just watched one of Ash's seminars, right? And he goes, I think she needs time. And this is a quote, I need to let her calm down.
Because women are irrational, though. That's why.
Oh, my God. She's so crazy and hysterical. Jeez.
Oh, good for her. I'm so proud of her. I think what she did was wonderful because most people in her situation wouldn't have done that.
Rosemary out.
Yeah, Rosemary, you're wonderful, and you're going to meet your king one day.
I hope so. Also, remember, then she's like, I'm going to meet my king when she gets in the shuttle to the airport. And it's like, oh,
Right.
now you knew the word for king. Meanwhile, you called Ed a queen. Guys, make sure you're following me at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram and Twitter. And you can go to tracycarnazzo.com for more information. And if you go to tracycarnazzo.com, you can see that we're selling 90 Day Fiancé magnets, and they're for sale on that website. Noelle, where can we find you?
You can find me Noe_bear810 on Instagram or at NoeGirl on Twitter.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.